Alright, y'all. Install time for the Coily boys here on the Evo 10 MR. I'm going to be taking the old stock stuff out. It's completely blown and shattered to pieces, not doing anything. So we're going to be doing that. If you checked out the unboxing, we got the BC coilovers here. So these are just they're standard, replacement coilovers, 8K spring rates and stuff, BR series. So it's kind of entry level street, a little bit of track use stuff, but great replacement just to get things done. I also liked it because it fit the Phantom Black color a little better than the other coilovers did as far as color went. So that's why I didn't really go big on it. So let's go ahead and slap these bad boys on, and we'll see what we can do. Alright, so yeah, just up here we're going to have the 14 millimeters on each side, 3 apiece. So we'll undo those bad boys, and then we'll move under the wheels wells here. Alright, for these, to make things easy, just hit your surfaces here with the old water displacement 40 action. So hit it with that, and it should make your process to break your nuts and bolts a little bit easier. Alright, y'all, a couple of trick tips along the way. So when you get to this back bolt here, you'll notice that it's kind of hard to access it. If you pop these little tabs here, they're easily popped out with a little flathead there. Pop them out and you'll actually see this indent here in the plastic. That's actually like basically the indicator that there's space for you to get a tool there to get it. So you peel it back and notice the notch in the metal there, and then you can fit a tool in to get it out. So I just used a breaker bar, put the 14 on it, gave it a little crank, and it's good to go. So everything is cracked loose up here on the top end on the front end. I'm going to get to work down here on the bottom end and crack them all loose. Once we have them all cracked loose, we'll go ahead and exchange things out. Wheels off. Alright, and I will tell you from my experience right here, you just like almost have to like soak these bad boys right here, these two massive ones. I can't remember if they're 17 or 19, but soak the crap out of them. So I had a pretty bad experience on my Red Evo with them being pretty rusted, and I soaked them 3 separate times with PB Blaster, 24 hours a piece, and finally was able to smack them out. So yeah, go ahead and soak them up, grab it up, and just blast it, and make sure you don't hit your disc, your brake disc there. So let's get it. All right, ladies and gents, we're clack loose. So I had two 19s, so I think it's pretty critical when you're working on cars to have at least 2 sets of sockets with the same measurement, so that you can do things like this, especially when the measurement's the same on each side of the bolt. So I had this breaker bar on the nut, had the drive on the bolt, and then had this breaker bar on it and just broke it loose. And so that's how that worked. I also wanted to add, don't forget to hit the bolts back here that you're going to be breaking up there for removing the ABS and brake lines and stuff like that that will be attached to the strut. So yeah, one more step and then we'll break it off. Alright, so I got this one pulled out here. I will say that I forgot to, here's your side-by-side comparison, by the way. Ain't that sweet? Big upgrade, but yeah, this back bolt, that's a 12. So yeah, that's the only other socket you need. Got that off, and then if you will look, BC did a great job and got the OEM mounting place for your ABS just right. They even got the clip built in, so you have to peel this thing off of the old one, and it had these little tabs that sat in those holes there, and it held the ABS sensor line nice and tucked away from all of the fast moving parts. So we're gonna go ahead and swap that out and see how she looks. Alright, y'all, so here's one side mocked up, put back together, stock out of the box settings. You can see she's back there all BC'd up, looking fresh here. I gave the wheels a quick little wash while they were off. So other side over here is what she looks like. So I just went with the 2.5 inch gap out of the box there, and stock spring rates and everything. And I'm gonna put this wheel back on. We'll show you a little more. Front is done, buttoned up, wheels on. I'm gonna go ahead and drop it down, knock the back end out, and we'll see how she looks. So there's the two old boys there, and let's dispose of these two rear old boys back there. Dang, bruh. Get low. Get low. Get low. Much better. I'm about to go test this. Test it out.